Good morning. Welcome to Amplify Your Inner Courage Day 2 today, or Stage 2 if you like. And hopefully yesterday was beneficial. And today we're going to dive a little bit deeper because we need to get clarity. Today is all about getting exact, specific and precise about the fears that are holding you back, stopping you from being your truth, experiencing the life you're meant to experience, achieving your desires and your dreams. And really today is all about getting clarity, okay? Because if we don't have clarity, then we're going to struggle to really identify the correct or the most beneficial solution. Right, so from another wet and cold UK morning, hopefully today we can shine some light on how to move forward, because we all understand that we all are human. We have fears and doubts and worries that come up, and unless we really get real clarity, get really specific and exact about what it is, then we're going to struggle to find the solution, and we're going to struggle to get the result that we need. So here we go. So really today is kind of just taking the next step after identifying yesterday. So just to recap, we decided we're going to take responsibility for ourselves yesterday. We're the only ones that can resolve our fears, and we used the formula E plus R equals O, event plus response equals the outcome. And then we wrote down some of the main fears we had, and that will hopefully take the energy out of them. It gets them out in the open. So what we're going to do is we're going to dive into a more detailed approach today. And I have a quote here that I really resonate with. And it's: everything you've ever wanted is just on the other side of fear. Okay, this doesn't mean that you've got to eradicate and eliminate all fears to get what you want. But what it means is that if you can move through those fears, you can transition through them, if you can resolve them, dissolve them, then you're going to be on the other side. You're going to be able to get across the river to the results and the desires that you want. It might be a small thing, or it could be quite a big thing. But if we don't understand fear, if we don't learn how to deal with it, how to work through it, what's causing it, then we're never ever going to get to the other side. Okay, we're not going to get to the promised land, if you like. So what I want you to do today is really identify something. It doesn't need to be a big fear, but it can just be something that is small, that is something that is kind of just percolating and keeps coming up in the back of your mind. Or you could just choose something from the list that you created yesterday. And all you need to do really is just zero in and dive in to that one particular fear, that challenge. Okay? And really you're going to follow a very simple process. And this process is going to help you unravel that particular fear. You're going to dive into that fear and really examine it. We're going to get exact, specific, and we're going to get precise about what it is. And we're going to find out, if possible, where it stems from, and that'll give you a huge amount of confidence and courage and power to move through that. Okay? And you might not transition through that all in one go. You may well do, but it's the process that you've got to undertake. Okay? So that in itself takes a bit of courage because we don't really like examining ourselves very closely. So this is really, really important. So identify that one thing, get really clear on that one thing that is holding you back in your health, your relationship, your business, your confidence, what's causing that anxiety, and we're going to explore that. And the next step is really to own it. Okay? Admit it. I'm upset. I'm triggered. I'm fearful. I'm anxious about this one thing. Okay? And that is taking responsibility. When you say everything that is coming up about this particular issue is about me. Okay? It's all about me. And I've just had a message. Yes, this is. I'll put this video up as a replay later on, Nancy. It's all about me. Okay, when we accept that we are reacting to something outside of there or that's coming into our mind, then we can start taking ownership, and we alone can take responsibility. As I said yesterday, only you can resolve these fears. Okay, so once you've done that, once you've identified the feelings, the thoughts, how it makes you feel, I want you to then really, really dive into what is causing that. So it's what's the challenge, recognizing you're upset, you're triggered, okay? It's about me. And then what feelings and thoughts come up when you think about that, when you confront that, and list them, write them down. It might, I feel a churning in my stomach, I get a cold sweat, I feel unworthy, I feel unloved, or whatever it may be, okay? Write down the feelings and write down the thoughts that come into your brain. Just write them down, okay? We're just exposing them. Once you've done that, then all you need to do really is to dig into that and see what beliefs are coming up for you, okay? And what are those beliefs about, okay? We don't have to get caught up in that, but those beliefs might be something that you've adopted from parents or school or others. They might be beliefs that you've created over time based on previous experiences, okay? They might be created because of the past. Those beliefs might be anecdotal. They might be perceived beliefs about what is going to happen in the future. And finally, to get really precise, I want you to ask yourself, are those beliefs true? Are they true? And what I mean by that is, are they actual? Are they actual tangible things that are really happening right now? Or are they perceived beliefs? Are they beliefs that are just thoughts? Are those beliefs thoughts that have been passed on to you? Are they a result of conditioning, societal beliefs, beliefs from school, beliefs from your parents, beliefs from your peer group, your partner? So ask yourself, really, really get precise and exact about this, because I guarantee you most of those beliefs are not actually true. They are based on hearsay, okay? And this is the very important process, because when we realize that these fears, these challenges, these beliefs that are creating these fears are not actually true, okay, then we can start really dissolving them and moving forward. Now they will probably come up again and again, but each time they come up, they will come up as weaker versions of what they were. And we have a systematic process by working through these. So we understand that we can work through these. Now there's this thing of feel the fear and just do it anyway. Yeah, that can really work. But in my experience, it doesn't work for everybody. And it takes an enormous amount of courage and determination and willpower to just go and literally catapult yourself into something. Okay? Particularly if it's a fear that's built up over time. Yes, you could get outstanding, stunning results really quickly, but if that doesn't work for you, then and you want to come from a more from a place of understanding and knowledge, and really learn what's going on, then this approach really works. It really worked for me. It's just examining. Okay, it's not holding on to the past. It's not apportioning blame and the shame. We literally go, it's about me. I'm upset. What are the thoughts? What are the feelings? What are the beliefs? Are they true? Okay, and then you've got basically evidence. You go, no, this is not true because I'm courageous. I'm powerful. I'm love. The truth of me is more powerful than this perceived, falsely perceived, misperceived belief and thought. Okay? But your body reflects those beliefs. Your body is what is giving you the feedback. And if you're feeling it in your body, then it's actually not really real. It's just a way that your nervous system responds when you have these fears in your mind. Okay? So this is all about giving you understanding, and if you've got understanding, then you're forearmed for the future. Then you can literally deal with anything. Okay? And all I want to say to you is that most of the fears that we carry around with us are not true. They are falsely perceived. But the ego mind wants to take us down this route because it wants to keep us safe. Okay? And that really is important to remember. And you may well not remember, but we just come back to that. Okay, stop, pause, let's examine this. Let's pick this apart and see it for what it really is. And once we do that, once, twice, 3 times, and a few more times, it actually builds a lasting confidence and courage within you. It gives you that ammunition from a place of awareness and understanding about what is going on. Okay? And that, I hope, is going to boost your inner courage. It's going to amplify your inner courage going forwards. Because really, the courage hasn't disappeared. You don't have to build it up. All we're trying to do is we're trying to dissolve the misperceptions that have been built up around our own inner courage, okay, in the form of fears. And if we can dissolve those fears, neutralize them, identify them, get clarity, get specific, get exact and precise about what they are and how they're impacting us and what is causing them to show up, then we can literally rewrite our script for life. So that really is all for stage 2. So dive a little bit deeper into them, get exact, get specific, get precise about what those fears are, find out what feelings and emotions and thoughts come up with those, what beliefs are underneath that. So we're just literally peeling away another layer and another layer, and we get to the bottom and go, we can expose that fear for what it is and understand it, and then we can forgive ourselves for having that fear, that belief. Literally forgive yourself for having it. It's nothing to do with anybody else out there. It's all of our own perception that has created this, and then we can move forward. All right? So stage 2, if you have questions, please let me know in the comments. I look forward to catching up with you tomorrow for stage 3, to creating lasting inner courage and confidence. And thanks for joining today. We will see you tomorrow, 11 a.m. UK time. Have a fantastic rest of the day. See you then. Bye for now.